I've never turned on a game to watch Juan Soto.
Really?
I've turned on a game to watch Shohei. I've turned on a game when Aaron Judge is coming up in a big situation.
You don't like watching Soto? That's a little harsh.
I've never turned on a game when they're like, oh, Juan Soto's coming up. What, so we can walk?
He's leaving. He never went there. Mr. Met. Is that going to be his new nickname?
It better be. It better be for the amount he got paid. He better be more than that. He better be the mascot. He better be the manager. He better be driving the bus. He better be flying the plane.
How many titles?
He better win a few, because I'm sorry, but
if
I need two.
Titles,
I need two at least. I'm good with two. It's hard. Listen, AJ knows it. Some of my favorite players didn't win a World Series. If he can get two, and I think this is why he's chosen the Mets. I mean, money talks. Clearly, he got paid a bunch. But I think he chose the Mets for bigger reasons than just the money. I think he wants to win, and I think he feels like Stevie Cohen is going to put him in the best situation to win.
He chose the Mets for one reason and one reason only. It's exactly what I said he was going to do.
Most money.
He took the most money. Mm-hmm. He didn't give a crap about nothing else, because if he really cared and he wanted to worry about his legacy, he would have stayed for the Yankees for like $5 million.
Why? He's not the man in the
Why? Yeah, and why? And they haven't won since 2000. Why?
I'm just saying, he was already there. They went to the World Series.
Excuse me, 2009.
Yeah, but still, I think that he went for the money. That's it. He was going for the highest bidder. I said it from the beginning. He was going the highest bidder, and he went to the highest bidder. Now, I also heard
after $750 million, though, AJ, I'm just like, I mean, after $750 million, it's $750 million. So it's like, I hear you.
I don't know. I just think it's a lot. I mean, listen, I want every player to get every dollar they can, but my question is it worth it? If you're the Mets, if you're Steve Cohen, I know he's got more money than any other owner, but is this worth it? Is it worth it, Scott? I know you're going to say yes, but I mean, he got a $75 million signing bonus. That's higher than the White Sox and the A's have paid for any player in their history.
You sound like an owner.
No, these are just facts. I'm not saying. I'm always for the players to get every cent they can get. I'm fine with it. I don't know.
I think you guys are looking at it wrong. Okay. Well, first off, Steve Cohen's worth about $22 billion. Aaron Gleeman put this one out, our buddy who covers the Twins. He said signing Soto is the equivalent of someone with a net worth of $100,000 spending $3,500, which is like, what, 2 months rent for somebody making $100,000 maybe? This is a joke. And this is a guy who doesn't have to worry about milking profits from the franchise. He has other businesses.
I understand
This is for fun. This is what sports should be, for fun. He's worth a lot of money. And also, Soto is making about $50 million a year, right? A lot of Yankee fans today are saying, oh, well, we can take that almost $800 million and spread it out this offseason. It doesn't quite work like that. Luis Severino plus, Willy Adames equals the same amount of money that Juan Soto is going to make next year. It's not like you can buy 10 players.
No, but you
could
buy
$50 million.
But you could buy Blake Trinan, Corbin Burns, and
Trinan signed.
Someone, and that's what I'm saying. He got 11. Right, Corbin Burns probably going to get 30, and then you can find someone else to fill a spot they need.
Yeah,
because the Yankees have more holes than just Juan Soto.
They have a lot of holes.
I know.
Yeah, and they don't have as much wiggle room. Yeah. The Mets do. The Mets came into this offseason with a payroll in the mid 100s. They have shown that they go well over 300. So they had tons of money to spend. They still technically, they might not do it this whole offseason, can spend over $100 million this offseason alone on players. I'm saying $100 million for next season's payroll. Not total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen. I want the players to get every dollar they're going to get. It's just hard to fathom.
You seem dejected.
I'm not. No, I'm happy.
No, let me speak. Let me speak for AJ, because I'll say what AJ's thinking, and I love AJ, and I get it, because we are pro player, and for me, the players who haven't signed, congratulations, the price just went up. Thank you, Juan Soto. But what AJ's saying is you look at a guy who. Defensively, I don't care about the Gold Glove, being in the Gold Glove final, whatever it was. He's not a Gold Glove.
Which is, by the way, is an absolute joke that he was even in the finals. Because because he had some assists early in the year. You know why you get a lot of assists, Cam? Because people run on you because you can't throw.
Because the scouting report says try him. Exactly. The scouting report says if it's hit to him, try him, make him throw you out. So with that said, you have a guy who literally only hits, is all AJ's saying, right? We just watched Shohei Ohtani, who we know pitches, who we know was off this year, but he also stole 50 bags. He also hit 50 homers. He also hit for above average. And he literally affects the game. He's a guy, what we call, he can tilt the field with his athleticism. So that's all AJ is saying, is that's so much money. And I just look at it like this. Congratulations to Juan Soto. Today is about him. Today is about the Mets. But it just lets me know Shohei Ohtani is criminally underpaid.
No kidding. Shohei's won 3 MVPs. Juan Soto has won how many?
I don't care.
Okay. I'm just saying, who would you rather have? Who would you rather pay?
For 16 years or for the next few?
Hey,
For the next
shout
for the
out
next
Scott
few
Boras,
hours.
too,
Listen,
Scotty.
yeah, great for Scott Boras. Like, this is
yeah.
an adventure we're
Crushed
talking
it.
about. But for 16 years, you're going to get Juan Soto's going to be 27 before the next year. So you're going to get about
this full season's 26.
Okay, 26. Okay, but here's my thing. So you're going to get 6 to 7 good years out of him.
Prime.
And then the next 7 to 8 to 9 are going to be what everyone complained about Albert Pujols, right? That was the big complaint with the Albert Pujols.
He could be
contract.
Big Papi, though.
Yeah, Big Papi was a DH. Juan Soto is going to be a Scott. Say it with me.
DH.
DH.
He might
But is
even
he
opt
in the
out
level?
in 5 years.
Huh?
He's got
Yeah.
the opt out in 5 years.
He's got
There's
the
no way
opt out,
he'll
too. No chance.
And the Mets can pay him $55 million a year instead of $51 for him to opt back in. It's that Cole situation again. This is fascinating. But wait, I just want to be clear about how the money works. Shohei Ohtani, better player, no doubt. Next few years, taking Ohtani by a landslide.
Oh.
But he was in the free
In
agent
the next
market.
10 years, I'll take Ohtani over Juan Soto.
Okay, but
Right.
Combined, because of what you're
Yeah.
getting him. If he pitches and he hits.
Sure.
And even if he's just a hitter, his numbers blew Juan Soto's numbers out of the freaking water.
How much money did the Dodgers make off Ohtani last year?
The Mets ain't going to make close to what the Dodgers
I
made.
understand, but
Not even close.
the whole point
I
here
agree.
is Shohei Ohtani's worth $100 million. He just happened to take a deal that was
I know.
45 on present day value because he didn't care that much about money. He didn't.
I know.
He took deferrals and he's like, I want to have big fancy numbers. 450 for Shohei Ohtani's a joke. Shohei Ohtani's worth way more than that. But Juan Soto enters free agency way, way younger, and that's
Fine.
what gets paid. Okay. And Ohtani did have another
Ohtani
surgery.
wasn't that old.
He had another surgery. It's an arm. It's a little bit different. I'm just saying.
Okay, so
you can't
but then
compare
if
a
Ohtani was
30-year-old to a
just a hitter,
26-year-old.
he's a better hitter than Juan Soto. He steals
And
bases.
a better defender.
So what does he need to do, Cam? He needs to do the Bryce Harper treatment, call the team up and say, I know I'm on the hook for
Yes.
9 more years, but give me more money.
Vlad
No, he's
Guerrero,
not
the
gonna
big
get it.
free agent next year, is happy.
He's got to
He's
be
not going
pumped.
to sniff this contract, but he's
Hey,
happy.
I really don't want to get in trouble. This is the way my brain works. I was going, hey, good for Juan Soto, but I was going, man, could you? I don't even want to say this. If you imagine if Boris had Shohei Ohtani, he would have made $1 billion.
Holiday shopping gets hectic. Why don't you let America's #1 meal kit help you out? HelloFresh has over 50 recipes to choose from each week. They pre-portion the ingredients and then ship them right to your doorstep.
If you're looking to fit a specific lifestyle, HelloFresh features preferences like fit and wholesome, quick and easy, or a vegetarian option for you too.
HelloFresh helps you eat healthier and stress less about how you're getting the ingredients and ideas for that perfect home-cooked meal.
In many parts of the country, it's cold out. So skip the hassle and snuggle up next to your phone or your computer and pick out your favorite recipes. Then let HelloFresh handle the planning, the shopping, and most of the prep. It's easier than ever to get dinner on the table, quick and painless. We've made many of these recipes ourselves, and they are delicious. Trust me.
Get 10 free meals at HelloFresh.com/freeFT. Applied across 7 boxes. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's 10 free HelloFresh meals just by going to HelloFresh.com/freeFT. But he also wanted to go to LA, and LA had to do with the deferrals.
Well, he presented that. Ohtani
Good, because he
presented it.
wanted to go to LA.
Yeah, and he doesn't care. Ohtani's making, what, 40, 50 off the field a year?
Yeah.
What do you think
Yes,
Soto's
exactly.
making off the field a year? 3?
Maybe.
Right. So,
Okay, let me ask you
maybe.
this, Sam. Let me ask. This is a hypothetical. If you're flipping through the channels, and you got a chance to watch Shohei or Juan Soto, who you watching?
it's not close.
Who?
Ohtani.
There you have it. I mean, listen. No, this is not a knock on Juan Soto. He's an incredible player, way better player than me. So everybody out there in YouTube land, Twitter land, Bally, FanDuel, whatever it's called, land, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I've never turned on a game to watch Juan Soto.
Really?
I've turned on a game to watch Shohei. I've turned on a game when Aaron Judge is coming up in a big situation.
You don't like watching Soto? That's a little harsh.
I've never turned on a game when they're like, "Oh, Juan Soto's coming up. What? So we can walk?" No.
I won't go that far,
sorry.
Scotty.
I'm serious. I've never been like, Aaron Judge is coming up. That dude might hit me a homer.
Okay,
here.
after those two, who else do you like to watch at the
Bryce,
plate?
Mookie,
Okay.
Freddie,
and not Soto?
Listen, he's an unbelievable player. Unbelievable player. But to me, I don't know. It's a personal opinion. It's just my opinion.
Okay.
Because he has one tool. He can hit. And he can walk. Well, two. He walk, and that's more valuable than anything at this point.
He's
walking. Cam, just think how much, man, if I would have known I could just walk, and I could have made so much more money just standing there going, well, I don't want to swing because if I swing and if they call a strike, I can be like, oh, no, it's a ball.
You're going to have a challenge system soon, too.
I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying, though. I mean, listen, happy for Juan Soto, happy for Scott Boras, happy for Mets fans because all my Mets friends were texting me and I just responded with, we'll see you in 7 years. Let me know how's it going.
They don't care because if
they don't care now.
They won't care then. You know why?
Mickey Cabrera, they care when he got to the end.
But that's because that team got cheap. The Mets don't get cheap like that.
Okay.
Exactly. That's also, the point we got to remember. The point we have to remember is that Stevie Cohen is going to do everything in his power to put a winning product around Juan Soto. You said it, Scotty. He's worth $22 billion. Until Major League Baseball does do something about it, that's what he's going to do. He's going to put the best product out there. And you start with Juan Soto. What he's doing right now is he's trying to recreate that 80s buzz in New York when the Mets were high and it was fun to go watch. And you do that now from the OMG, from everywhere, from how they started to how they finished, the energy, the party that was the party. That is more so, too. I also say, I know he took the money, but if you're just asking me, my opinion, that is so much more Juan Soto's vibe. And I think he also, I mean, on top of the money, it's like, yeah, I can come and just be myself, even though you could do it in New York. It's a little bit more conservative over there in the pinstripes.
If for the next 7 years, the Mets are good and they win a title, they will be so happy.
There's a team in the East Coast.
Absolutely.
There's a team in the East Coast that we're like, they're never going to go cheap. Who are they? And they're cheap as hell now. We complain about them all the time. The Boston Red Sox.
They're in on every player.
But you said,
you just said
Stevie Cohen's never going to go cheap. Let's say after 7 years of this contract, Stevie Cohen goes, man, I'm wasting all this money. We haven't won yet. And then he's like, all right, well, we got Juan Soto. We're kind of stuck with him now. And then, Lindor's up. All these young guys, some of them don't work out. He's just going to constantly spend money at it.
Yes.
Steve Ballmer in the NBA, he tried that. How's that working out for him?
I don't follow. But also the NBA.
What do you mean you don't follow? You're an NBA guy.
The NBA has a salary cap. This is we follow a capitalist sport, not a communist sport.
Okay. Then, by the way, just FYI, because of signings like this, guess what's going to happen in 26?
Labor fight, and they're going to lose.
We'll see.
The owners are going to lose.
Listen.
If you don't like it, sell your team. Stop profiting.
Okay.
There are plenty of billionaires that want teams. I promise you.
But all billionaires aren't created equal.
That's why the
Steve
Yankees
Cohen,
are
21 billion, Yankees 1.5 billion.
And the Yankees are worth whatever, 8 billion, and the name that team is worth less. The White Sox in a big market worth what, 2 billion, partially because their brand needs to be resurrected, but also when you buy an asset, some assets are worth more than others. Again, it's part of capitalism. They want every team to be equal and worth the same. That's just stupid. It doesn't make sense to me. That's my view of it.
Okay. I mean, listen, again,
we want everyone
to
get it
done because that's also what makes it fun when you have the Diamondbacks and you have a team who smacks these guys in the face, and it's like, oh,
hell yeah,
that's what makes the game. I agree with you from that standpoint. Like you can't have Cincinnati having the payroll of the Yankees. You can't have Milwaukee Brewers having the payroll of the Yankees. The Oakland Athletics clearly, but when those teams find a way to get creative and they can smack those teams in the face, that's the reason why we do it, because you can't buy championships.
Yep. If it's Yankees, Dodgers every year for the next 10 years, we can have a talk about fairness. But we got the Patriots dynasty, the Chiefs dynasty, the LeBron dynasty. We don't have that in baseball. The beauty of baseball, you can give Soto $1 billion and still not win a title for the next 7 years, and they'll be an evil empire just like the Dodgers and the Yankees.
Okay,
to me, that's fun.
Listen,
that's fun.
Hey, were the Giants a dynasty?
They won 3 in 5
They're the closest
years.
thing in the last
The Giants were the closest thing to a dynasty when I was in the NL West.
But here's my thing. I'm not hating on Juan Soto, so everyone stop saying in the chat because I'm tired of it. I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying, I'm just also throwing a counterpoint out there that this just because everyone's happy, and I'm happy for Juan Soto and Scott. I said it, Scott Boras, everyone that they got their money. There is a downside to these contracts, though, that it hits after a while. And I don't care how good the player is, Miguel Cabrera, Albert Pujols, first ballot Hall of Fame guys. They get to the end of these long-term deals, even Alex Rodriguez, if he didn't do the hee-hee, right? He was already going down, hee-hee, I'm going to do it for
a different case.
17th time, right?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Hey, everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.